Hello everybody, deadbrix Customs here, back with another video. Today we have the Five Nights at Freddy's AR Dark Circus event. I've been hyping up for it for a very long time. I finally got them all finished. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before I start, I want to say if you want updates on Fnaf Customs or just Fnaf Customs in general, I recommend you can subscribe because I'm pretty sure a lot of you ain't subscribed, but I'm making an assumption. So yeah. Other than that, if you guys get me back to 200 subscribers, I'll do something really special, like probably a Lego set giveaway or something like that, or like a few Lego minifigure giveaways. Not customs, just, like the minifigure packets from Lego CMFs. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with Ringmaster Foxy. He has been slightly updated, but it's just minor updates, not a lot of updates. He's still the same from his Mega Fnaf showcase with Chica and Foxy. Excuse me. The only thing that's really changed is his pupil. It's now an eye, because it used to be just, white and yellow, but now it's white, yellow, black, and white. All the details stayed the same. The torso wasn't modified or anything. Everything's still the same, but I will go into detail for it if you do not want to watch that almost an hour-long showcase. I painted the legs silver, and I outlined them in brown to give them that more rusted feel. I gave him black legs, gave him that gold highlights for his skulls and stuff, painted on the barnacles on his torso, give him that, weird flesh tone he has in there for some reason. I don't know why. I glued, for his glove tops, I glued, what's it called? Note card to it, and I painted the whole trench coat, except when I was doing this, it kind of got stuck, so I can't really take it off, so, I need to repaint this part, but, that's about it. I did the same thing for the lasso hand. I went to whip hand. And I also sculpted the whip, so it's not too big because I don't want that thing breaking apart, so I made it a little bit smaller. His head is just a WM minifigure's head that I repainted to give it that Ringmaster Foxy appearance. I did get some white on there for a shine, I think. Yeah, white on there for a shine. He has his teeth painted on. I used part of a Lego head and clay to sculpt on it and to make it like his hat, which should have skulls on it, but I put golden dots on it because I thought that would look cooler. Even though it's not necessarily accurate, I still like how it looks. I indented his torso with a Dremel, so I carved out his torso area. And yeah. I really do like how this figure turned out. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it could be improved, but, I like how this version 1 came out. So let's move on to Magician Mangle. Magician Mangle here, she's a different story, because I actually used 2 minifigure torsos, if you couldn't tell. I glued them all on. Oh yeah, and I've been adding my, my DBC 2021, just in, what year they're made and stuff. So, no one tries to steal it, because I'm going to be I'm not selling these, are just prototypes, I guess you could say, if I do plan to make some. But I'm not doing this because I spent a lot of time painting these and I don't want to mess with molding again because I have an allergic reaction to that. I think I said too much. So yeah. So I used an average, I painted this all silver, but I used a gunmetal outline, not outline, but dry brushing to get this rusted metallic look. All around, I painted 2021 DBC on the back. I sculpted the ears around the endo head, and I sculpted its mouth face with the circle eye, and its magician stick in its mouth, because that's what it has in the game. I did not make it as long as it is in the game because I have fear of stuff breaking on me, and I don't like when I have to fix stuff because my glue ain't that strong. Even though it's professional liquid from Loctite. Her Mangle head is pretty simple. I just sculpted I cut off the stud, and I sculpted the, oh yeah, before I get into the head, I need to get onto, this. I sculpted the bunny ears with bunny ears that goes over hair usually. I indented all the details into it. And yeah, for Mangle, what I did here was I cut off a stud. I put clay up to the eyes. With all my figures I do that. Clay up to the eyes. Then I go sculpting from there, like whatever details I have, I sculpt it. Like she has cheekbones and, cheeks and lower jaw. So I sculpted that. And a top bowler hat with a red stripe. So I painted that on. Give her the black endoskeleton because she's basically just a mask in the game, basically. I painted her orange and red because that fits like that more carnival aesthetic. Gave her Sans eye and her yellow eye. Her Sans eye and her yellow eye. Painted on the pumpkin orange for her mouth. I know this should be like tan and light gray or some variation like that, but like I don't want to remake this. I really don't. Like this thing was pain in the butt to make already. I'm not making another color variant unless it has new details to it. I'm not remaking this. Oh yeah, and I should mention this might be last Fnaf AR showcase, but I'm not sure yet. It's like I really want to do some Nintendo stuff, but like at the same time, like, oh yeah, I should mention I sculpted her on her bow tie and painted it orange. It was like dry brush and orange. Okay, now back to what I was saying. I want to do Nintendo stuff, but like I don't know how, or if my fans will agree with that. Honestly, I really want to because like I'm burnt out on FNAF. Honestly, I'm just making these, just make you guys happy. But I'm really burnt out. I really want to make Nintendo customs or something like that. I started a Dark Bowser, but like I never finished him. I want to finish him too. I should have said that as a conclusion. So yeah, let's move on to Clown Springtrap. Alright, before you say there's no accessories, I don't make accessories, at least at this moment in time. Here's a first 360 of them. Okay, now let's get into the figure. So this figure I just finished last night, and today I am showcasing him. So what I did was I got brown legs. Well, technically I just sanded down the legs to make them like where he can be posable. But I'm not going to test the waters with that. I gave him the red shoes that brown. I painted it brown and a 2 blue over it, so it has a dirty aesthetic. And for the arms, I gave him like, in his legs too, like the little cuts in them. So he has a more livered down clown look, murderous rabbit. For his torso, I painted it dark red and sculpted on it, so he has that gut like he does in the game. Painted on the 2 buttons in pink, painted on those buttons on the side of next to his bow tie in yellow. Gave him I sculpted on his belly, his like tuxedo thing, and I painted on the tuxedo thing right there. I sculpted the bow tie, sculpted the buttons. So yeah. His head was completely sculpted like the technique I just said. I'll go over it again. I cut off a stud. I put clay on it up to the eyes. Then I go crazy after that. I like sculpted on the snout. I sculpted on the clown nose. I sculpted on the ears after that was done drawing. Sculpted on the mouth when I was sculpting the face. Like the lower half. Upper half when I was sculpting the lower half. I painted on his Joker smile. Gave him his silver teeth. Black for the shadows. Nothing on the back. I still need to put my watermark on there and my 2021 on there. Not doing it in Sharpie because I don't trust Sharpie. Painted on the 2 cuts in him in his outfit. Sorry guys, it's like 5 or 6 a.m. and I stayed up all night, so I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. I painted on the white hands. For his clown aesthetic. I painted on him. I basically did the same thing with Mangle, except I didn't give him like the dark blue outside of the inside the light blue or whatever that is. You can see it. So I painted on the triangles around his eyes to represent the clown aesthetic. I gave him you can't see it, but I did give him that little electricity bolt on his eye. Painted one of his eyes pink, one blue. I painted one of his eyes going down, but like it's hard to tell because my paint's pretty dark. Or as dark as this blue, but it's a little bit brighter. I painted on the top. I painted on his endoskeleton for the ears. And yeah, that's it for Clown Springtrap. Let's move on to the conclusion of this video. Alrighty everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Get me back up to 200. I'll be giving away free CMFs, $15 worth of value for like 200 subscribers. If we can get to 200 subscribers, I'll be really happy. We'll be back up what I once was. Because, like, I deleted my channel because of the whole Coppa scare thing. I don't know why I did, because, like, it wasn't even that big of a deal, but YouTube just made it a big deal. Worst part of all, I can't even restore my channel because I think it's this channel that you're watching right now. So, yeah. Boycott YouTube. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, I'm probably going to show you my Fnaf case, honestly. Because, like, I want to show how it looks before I go, honestly. It's like I managed to fit a lot of Fnaf customs in there. I used one of those Enco. I'm not from Australia, but I know what the name brand is. From Kmart. If you're from Australia. And I bought one of his off Amazon. It was Lex Faringo. It's like a custom installed light one in there. Mine was faulty because, like, the light keeps flickering and, like, you know, a lot of stuff happened to it, but, like, I want to end off this video showing you guys what the case looks like. I don't have room for these boys just yet, so I'm going to put them in the smaller cases. I mean, I have the main 4 Ninja in, like, you know, the average cases. But I'm probably going to swap those out. I don't know yet. But yeah, let's get on to showing that off. So in this case, I have almost every single Fnaf figure I have made. You might recognize some of these from past showcases. Some of these may be brand new to you, but yeah. So I have them organized by Freddy, Bonnie, after like Freddy's end, and it's Chica after Bonnie's end, and it's, you know, the Afton family with Vanny, and then Foxy's and the Wolves, with a sprinkle of Chica in there too. But yeah, this is the case. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Keep on the subs going. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, giveaway at 200. And yeah, bye.